kills his own friend in Tirumala. All for a woman. Wanted. This program is co-sponsored by
Live-in jeans. Can't live without.
Welcome back. Well, today in the News 9 studios, we are discussing what to do when a marriage goes wrong, when domestic violence seeps in, and when the domestic violence is on part of the wife and the husband is the helpless sufferer. And one of the domestic violence victim who has also joined us in the News 9 studios, Mr. Serlin. Now, discussing the laws as to how it is not favouring the men and how it is favouring heavily on the women. Mr. Shiv Kumar, can you give us more details about that? You have seen such cases coming to the fore.
Yeah, our laws are gender biased. The domestic violence and 498A maintenance laws. And domestic violence, and if you take such cases, the pain is common. The human being is, both will suffer. It's a man or women. What is happening is men's pain, or the laws will operate in different way for women and different way for men. So, if a woman goes to the police station and reports, and there is no proof is asked or something like that. And men going and complaining, there is no protection, there is no provision in the law like that. So, in such cases, why we should discriminate between the two human beings? This is going on. There are different segments also. This is happening in high society, middle class, as well as low class. There is no classification. Mostly, this is rampant in urban area. It's because of the availability of and awareness among the women. And if you see the real sufferers whom the laws were meant are still suffering. They're not reaching, or they're not able to, they're suffering with the same pain. And here, the men who are in such sufferers, there is no provision at all.
Right.
So what will do, our society is also when you are a boy, when you try to cry, and people will say, you're not a girl, don't cry like a girl, right? So that is the setup, that is the expectation from a man. So man is a silent sufferer. So, if you see, man does a lot of things. He has to take care of the family, parents. He does a lot of jubbly.
Right. When the pain is the same, why are the laws not the same for both men and women? And this is the big question that we are asking you today. What action should be taken against Jayashree for allegedly harassing Serlin? This is the big question that we're asking you. Share your views with News 9. Call us at 22360304 or 05, or SMS us at 56006890. Do send in your responses to the numbers flashing on your television screens. Well, Mr. Serlin, now we have finally come out. You have decided to take action. You have filed for a divorce. Are you still staying with your wife, Jayashree?
No.
No. When did you move out?
More than a year.
It's been more than a year.
Yeah.
And how has she reacted for you moving out and you applying for divorce?
No, she's left the house basically in 2010. She's left the house, and after that, and she was not coming to the house. Whenever she wants, she used to come, staying for 5 days, 6 days, 2 days, like that, and move out again and coming back. Like that, it continues for a long period. And 2010, after that, March, she is not back to the home.
What are the reasons she gave that she moved out, she treated you that way? What are the complaints that she had with you?
She is complaining like we are harassing. Okay, we are harassing her and we are telling so many things. We are asking for a dowry. I say, basically, I need you, I don't want anything. She's telling I need money, I ask for so many things from her. I told her I need you. See, other than that, I don't want anything from you. Okay, because you are my wife. Okay, and this is the truth. There is no other truth involved on that. So, what else? But she still filed a lot of false cases. She has filed a dowry case on me, and I got a bail condition such as every Sunday I have to go and sign in the police station. And after that, due to that, I lost my job. And
how has the society treated you when Because of
Well,
all
society-
this, you've come out, you've said that your wife was beating you up. How has the society treated your friends? How do they look at you?
Friends, all society, they knows everything. Whoever knows that thing, they are okay. And whoever don't know the other side of the story, because no response. But because no, in the society also, this is a similar kind of problem. They don't want to react on this kind of a family matters and all. They don't want to involve themselves. If they know the truth also, they don't want to involve themselves.
Has it taken a beating on your confidence? You're not confident because you lost your job because of all the tension, and you've been all this issue that is surrounding your life. It has destroyed you in some way or the other. Have you lost your confidence and to approach another girl maybe in the future?
No, I am not interested.
You're not interested. You cannot look at yourself in a committed relationship. What are your last thoughts? What would you want to tell to such similar men suffering in such a similar situation out there?
They should come out. They should tell in the society, so that society should understand what the real scenario of current days, what is going on in the society, how men are suffering, and how it is, they are getting torture every day. So those things they have to come. Like women who are who are also suffering, they coming out and telling their stories, and let men come also and tell their actual what is happening.
Right.
And even because of that reason, I come out and I think, so let's start. So it's enough. I'm just suffer, and I should not keep quiet like that. Because there are so many men who are dying for that reason. Even I gone under through a lot of depression and all. I gone through the treatment of depression, and it's kind of a crying, sitting in the old somewhere in the far place with the alone. It is kind of depression only, and I gone through all these things. I know what I undergo.
Yes, Mr. Shivkumar, and also your last thoughts on the entire issue.
Yeah, as Surlin said, all these troubles will pull down the men like anything. Because financially, family is not there, and laws are tightened up around news is staring at him. So the performance, naturally, still he can perform as earlier to like normal, and they go into depression, and this will finally break out. Either they'll go take the extreme steps. This is increasing. And another very pathetic situation is many of these suicides are gone unnoticed. If a woman commits suicide or something, it's glorified, comes in second page or third page or something like that. Men's things not normally. As per the matter of the fact, the suicide rates are double. The men are double than the women. That's as per the statistics, if you collect it from the source. Still, we are glorifying.
Right.
I'm not talking against women,
Right.
but why ignore the men? And the family. This is what we need to thought. And secondly, men are coming out with their problem or something like that. We should be sympathetic.
Should be sympathetic.
Sympathetic, and we should.
Right.
Take them out of
Right.
this one trouble and try to console them and put them back. Build confidence
That's right.
in them, and then we can't stop the loss, but at least give a chance to recover.
I'm afraid that's all the time that we have in this edition of the discussion. But it is a very, very important issue that needs to be brought to light when women are treated in such a good manner by the law who are suffering in the hands of domestic violence. Why not men being treated in the same way? When the pain is the same, when the harassment is the same, why are the laws different? It is not only the harassment that men face from their partners, but also the indifferent attitude on part of the society and the law, which is making men like Surlin suffer in their day-to-day life. Thank you, Mr. Surlin, for joining us in our News 9 studios and sharing your experience with us. And thank you, Mr. Shivkumar, for sharing your expertise with our viewers. With that, it's a wrap on this edition of the discussion. To catch the big news live, do keep watching News 9.